father and Uncle Eric, I want to wish y'all a happy life if I'm here still and everything. You know, that's one thing. If I'm not even seeing this video, it is what it is. I made this video because of a specific reason. This ain't the first video that I've made for y'all, but this is tailored to the men in my family, alright? And y'all are the core men of the family as far as the young generation. Y'all are there's the two pillars almost. You can understand what I'm saying. I ain't talking Freemasonic code, anything. At the end of the day, there are no more men in the family, in this core aspect of the family none. You got Uncle Eric and you got my dad. Now here recently in my life, the date is October the 15th of 2015, 25 I mean. What y'all have to understand is, or maybe you ain't got to, you probably don't like nobody telling you have to do nothing. Anyway, what's needed to be understood and comprehended well is the fact that there's been somebody who's been helping me in life that I strongly am thankful for. That after you've grown up with your father for all your life, when you end up going through what you're going through right now, I stated the date for a specific reason. And that specific reason is the fact that I've been going through hell with a spirit bothering me. And if at any time in life that you would think that your family will be closest to you, support you the most, help you, the most with money, weed, whatever the case may be, if they see a spirit doing what it's doing to you, it's be there for you. To my father who would sit up there and have anything negative to say. Imagine you going through the same thing, man, and something touching on you all crazy, worried about what I'm calling you at this point in time, just saying man as far as context. I promise to God that that's the wrong thing for you to do, because I know that what I'm saying is right, and that's what you need to focus on. That's the lesson that needs to be focused on, because I promise you, you're not one who could teach me a lesson right now. If you went through the same thing that I go through every day, you probably would blow your man-ass brains out, and that's the honest to God truth. Being a man that you are, as my father, as muscular as you are, you would blow your brains out. Because what? When you say something, you ready to get physical, ain't you? Like when I'm saying something right now, you probably, ain't no telling, if you heard this video, you'll probably want to get fit. And that's how I know. With this thing, you would want to get physical. And you couldn't take it, sir. I'm telling you. You couldn't. But what help have you been for, since I've been going through this, for me not to have the righteous attitude that I have now? How many times have you called me for real to check on me? To check in real good like? I can't count on even one hand. And finish counting with all the fingers. I can't use up all of my fingers on one hand to let you go. Since I left y'all's house. That's a damn shame. And how many days has it been since I left y'all's house? Okay then, that says enough. And I said, if it were you going through it, do you think that I would have really carried myself like that and not called you and checked on you? All right then, that's what matters. Using the excuse to say, Corey, you don't call nobody and check on nobody, man, I called on you I was the most recent person called on you, talking about them gloves, if you remember, and I asked you, did you want them as a nice gift? That's what I actually asked you. Organically called you to check on you. You can't say ain't nobody called you to check on you. Did you return a favor? No, you ain't return no favor. You just gonna keep on latching on to. You don't call nobody to check on. I'm not gonna run up behind you like you was every day when Kayla was. The only time you was calling me every day was when Kayla had her shit in 2016 going on. But little sister, every day you was calling me back then when you wanted something. And does that phrase sound any type of familiar to your pops? That whenever you want something, that's when you call them? You ever heard of that? Well, I felt like that years ago. That's part of why I flipped off in the room too. And it ain't no dang lie. I got called at 6 o'clock in the morning every single day about Caleb when you got an emergency going on with Caleb. You wasn't calling Ray J, who's the closest sibling to her, if you realize that I'm not even the closest. You was calling me more than your wife to get advice dealing with my sister. Come on now. I was there for you is what I'm proving. But where the hell have you been? When you was going through hell, I was there. And when I'm going through hell, you ain't there. I don't know what you don't get. It's not a beat that I have with you, but it is real life. That's what's going on in real life. This is where it's really at with me and you. When people question where your parents at and things like that, why your parents ain't helping you and stuff like that. I speak with my mom. She just gave me some seaweed. She thinks about me at the least. She gave me some seaweed to eat. You know what I'm saying? She ain't calling me every day, but she pitched me a little money. You ain't send me nothing. And you think I should just have the best attitude with you, huh? Probably. My Uncle Eric, on to you. At the end of the day, you lied. Corey, who is somebody you might even know, stays right around a block from you. Man, when I tell you that this dude met me right after you stopped doing what you've been doing, he been giving me weed. He's given over $1,000 to me so far. And I ain't talking about just money. He's spent over $1,000 out of his pocket on weed alone and food to help me through this process of waiting on this disability. And where have you been? As soon as I told you that I was out there and I ain't had no way to get nothing to stimulate my mind and how much this helps me through this situation I'm going through, if you took it serious, why did I tell you when I was out there that I could go on to if I don't have that, it could put me in a very bad emotional state of mind. Depression, lead to bad things. Told you that out there, and then you end up going vanquished. You ain't there no more for nobody, no more. After that, that's when you choose to throw your hands up. That's crazy as hell. So I got a problem with you there, because 2 weeks later, yes, I got a problem with you there, Unc. I love you very much. I got a problem with you though, right there. Because the fact is that a couple of weeks later, you end up talking about you damn near suicidal from you going through pain with your face and stuff like that. That don't make no sense. And you'll feel like the boss got taught a lesson, right? By him putting you off of work because you were sick and were in pain and shit and couldn't work. And you felt like your boss got taught a lesson, right? Well, I feel like you got taught a lesson, the same thing. It was a stair-step thing going on. You gonna sit up and look at your nephew like he could, what? For you not to help him, leave him deserted, and then you're going to end up, and he said that he's going through everything he's going through. And then you end up thinking like that yourself. Saying that I'm in so much pain to your own mama. Mama, I feel like I just want to end my life. That's what your nephew just told you a couple of weeks ago, but where the fuck you been at? Huh? Nowhere. You ain't been there for him. Right now. Talking about then was then. You seem to understand right now real good when it comes to me. Anytime you told me about the money that I need to get right now. Quit talking about the project, Corey, and talk about the money. You need something for right now. Right? Well, right now is what I'm talking about. And where you been at right now? Nowhere. That ain't how you do family. That ain't love. So anything I get from this project, y'all too need to understand, man. Y'all as men who think that y'all got it so figured out and supposed to be helpful to the next generation that's right under y'all. I'm the generation under y'all. Me and my brother Ray J. You got y'all two right there, and then the uncles up above is all that's there. Up above y'all. Uncle James now. Alright? We ain't got no big family for shit. So being broke apart ain't fundamental at all. I'm next up. It's for you to pass power down, not try to be selfish and hold on. That's what your problems is. So, remember that I recorded this video, man. Because I get on here and on the real, man. I need what I need right now. But if I call Corey today and tell him literally, Unc, I tried to stream today and tried to earn $5 today, I couldn't even earn $5 to give me what I need for the day. Guess what he'll tell me? Come on down here, I got you. On the real. And give you $20 a week instead of $5 a week. That's how he is. And ain't gonna say nothing about it. That's love right there. If you could do what you're doing for Janetta then you ain't gonna sit up here and act like on my end, I don't need nothing. I'm your real blood. I'm the one who actually could bring fruit back from what you give me. She not gonna bring you nothing back. I hope you understand that. She won't go to work either. I'm not making fun of her there. That's what you want. I want that with my own woman. I don't want my woman to work, but they not gonna bring you nothing back. Understand that. Is that real or not? Okay, at least I ain't. But you see how you acted though. So that's why I can't get nothing to you. Because in this time where I could have died, this most important time right now, which you seem to understand real good, if I was to die right now in this bridge between me being broke and getting to where I could be successful, guess who the hell, if they didn't help me, that could have helped me, caused that. That's you. And I got you to thank. Because you could have helped me every single time that I fell on my ass. I don't have to sit up here and let something touch on me. That's not a part of life. Now, dealing with life without weed, when you ain't got something touching on you trying to make you mad and pissed off, that's one thing. But when you sitting up here being bothered and shit, touched on and shit, and made mad, ain't nobody gonna tell you you need to be living without weed. When you get without it, you need to just deal without it, man. That's just how it is in life sometimes. This shit ain't how it is in life. They'll say that that's how it is, but they won't keep it real. If this ain't how it is in life, can we keep it real there? Goddamn, if we gonna say, you know, smoking weed is not, going without it is real life. Man, this ain't real life. Being touched is not real life by something that ain't visible. Can we keep it real? Okay then, well that's why the fuck you gotta do something. Ain't no damn no, ain't nobody about to sit there and let the fucker touch them. Ain't no fucking no. Ain't no no, you ain't. Just sit, what's the other option? Just to sit there and just let this damn thing touch you and try to smile through it, through being stroked at your penis and shit like this, all at your penis, under your penis, coochie coos. It do stuff like this, 3 strokes and shit like this, you know, a little baby cheek. That shit will piss you off as a dude, bro. If you ain't ever, boy, I swear to God, y'all don't understand. You don't understand if you think that I'm just not supposed to be smoking weed. You crazy as hell if you think I'm supposed to be smiling through that shit. You don't shrug your shoulders at shit and say, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess you gotta try. Man, fuck that shit. Weed is the answer. Period. It helps and make you happier through what you're going through. That's the damn answer. Y'all make shit so complicated. Then if a doctor give you some pill to help you stop seeing your hoodie lifting and shit like that on camera, y'all would tell them go ahead and take that pill like a damn cuckoo dumbass and swear to God that he the one mental. Y'all fuckers mental as hell. You think a pill gonna stop somebody's hoodie from lifting and shit. You need to get your mental checked up. This ain't the fucker that's mental, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm trying to tell you, I'm blowing you like that. When it comes to you, I hurt your feelings trying to act like I need to go without some damn shit to help me. For real, I will hurt your feelings. Make you feel stupid. Whoever say I need to go without that shit. Anybody that can help now, like I said, $5. I ain't got no donation for either food or weed yet. Neither one of them. People sitting up looking at me like I'm stupid or something, like I'm crazy. $5 a help. Because I'm not finna sit up in here and go without it. I'm not finna sit up in here and go crazy. Or have the door open to respond to this thing and somebody, you know, not wanting me here because of me not having to be quiet and hold in my anger is making, try not to. That's what life is like. Hold in my anger. Don't. When if you smoke, you chilled anyway. Ain't nobody. That's not like to hold in your anger. It's touching me and try not to, you know, keep drawing. You know. Just moving my hand and, man, ain't nobody here for that. Quit playing with me and just get me the damn weed. Real talk. That's what I'm talking about. Put all that bullshit out. Bitch about somebody smoking and shit. There you go. Hey, and to anybody that ever say, get your own smoke, you better hope that you don't ever get your own spirit dealing and touching on you. Like I'm being touched on, because I wish for you to learn that lesson. And let's see how much you don't want to smoke then. Anybody who ever say, get your own smoke. You need to go through this more than me to learn your lesson. We'll see whether you'll be getting your own smoke when you lose your job after you've been touched by this son of a bitch enough to get you off your job. Whether you'll be getting your own shit. You'll be asking somebody too. One thing for sure is the need for it ain't gonna go away. I ain't playing no damn game. I need mine. That's a need. I ain't going off right now because I need it. I swear I ain't. It's more so because of the title that you see here. I'm really pissed off because of my father and dad. I mean, my father and uncle. The men of my family not being, shit you can rely on. Back then, I bet you they did more for their gang members. My dad was a gang member. I bet you he did more for his gang performance. I'm not going to used to wear each other's clothes and shoes and shit if they ain't had nothing. Hell, what the fuck you doing for your homeless ass son? Not a damn thing. Ain't even got a room for him and got room over there. That's how ignorant you is. Shit, boy, I wouldn't let him stay on my property if I had my own place, just to teach him a lesson. I mean, how it's wrong if it's right for them to do it to me. Everybody say if you got a nice ass house, you got a room, 2 days. That's your dad. You know what I'm saying? If he went homeless and I had the house, everybody say, that's your dad though, bro. Why don't people say, that's your son? I don't understand why the fuck people don't say, that's your son. He shouldn't be homeless like that. You shouldn't be sitting up letting him go without what he needs like that if it's helping him. Keep him here. You shouldn't be doing that shit. That's your son. But they don't think like that. They always want to be one-track minded. That's your dad. That's the, you respect your elders. And I'm telling you, bro, y'all foul as hell. Foul as fuck. At least when you look at Dr. Phil and shit, they ain't one-track minded. Sometimes they actually voice that the parents is fucked up. And the kid ain't doing the shit wrong. Y'all ass need to learn that. Fuck some age and years. His ass might be wrong. Like just because he's daddy, he got to be right. Get your ass really ain't doing shit but thinking about your damn self with your own kids and how the fuck you don't want them thinking talking to you. That's what most people function like. I couldn't deal with mine talking shit. I'll tell this how I do my son if he was talking like this. I'll grab his shoulders. I'll say, bro, let's go sit down and talk. Because you obviously got a lot on your mind. We need to go sit down and talk. Now what's up? What's the problem? If I'm doing wrong, what is it that I could do better? What the fuck is so damn immature and hard to fuck with y'all bitch ass motherfuckers about that? Like you got to be, this month, I'm the dad, I'm the father. See, that's being a father too. That's being more understanding. Because if a fucker out here talk to him like that and try to daddy him like that, how you think he gonna react? Now, if a man out here talk to him like that right there, like I just showed, how you think he gonna respect him? Okay then. And how you think he's gonna handle himself as well? Y'all got this shit to learn, not me. I don't know how to act with people, y'all dumb ass. I want to care if mine was cussing and shit. Mad as hell. Because of my stupid ass acting stupid, looking over what the fuck he need. Want a four-wheeler later on. Want a four-wheeler. Gonna be the first person want a four-wheeler. Your dad. Nah, give anything to him because I love him, but at the same time, not no more. You gotta earn. It'll be hard to earn that back because how could you prove that it ain't gold digging mentality? That now you got supports for my work. Now that it's actually came out to, and you can see that it means something. You sure ain't act like him. Show you had the mind to realize it meant something before it made money. So hell no. I ain't finna sit up and give you nothing, nothing. You can earn that shit possibly. Birthdays and shit, you get extra good treatment, but fuck that. I'm not finna break off no massive amount of nothing. You're already materialistic as my father. You got a lesson to learn of love. Real love without money involved. Because regardless of, guess what? Regardless of whether Corey then sat up and gave me money or not, that man then called me as well, bro. Whether out of anything that he's gave me, food, money, or weed, that man has called me on his own terms, and he done said that he's just checking on me. You was just on my mind. Sometimes I'll be thinking about you, man. Not in a sick ass way, but called on me to check and told me just there to check on me and make sure I was alright. I ain't got that from my own father. And you think he ain't thought about me? Okay then. If he didn't thought about me, why the fuck he ain't picked up the phone and did what Corey did? Alright then. That don't deserve respect. I don't know what the fuck don't nobody get. That ain't getting respect from me. And some people say that's why he into it. That's why he like, nah. Corey don't play no games. Now, I ain't have to talk to, if they carry themselves correctly, they ain't cussing, they ain't yelling, there you go. But while I'm by myself, this is how I'm going to carry myself. Because this is how I really feel. But if I was in front of him, it ain't about being scared. I'm going to now be more respectful in front of you. But if let your ass jump out of line, hell, I got all that artillery right here. I can fire back at you. Get out of line if you want to. For real. I could bust them shots for real. I ain't messed up about it. I ain't talking about shooting no gun. I swear, I'm verbal busting shots. I mean, cause people be tripping, bro. But for real though. Damn shit crazy, man. Your own father. I mean, I love the fuck out of dudes, boy. And I don't even like to say stepfather, just so people don't be confused. Your stepfather that's really your father in your eyes. Tripping like a motherfucker, boy. You crazy as hell. My blood father ain't even to talk about. He ain't do nothing on my one birthday. I got to be around him. He ain't do nothing special for me. You ain't get to spend one birthday with me all my life, and the first birthday where you was around me was when I was 20-something years old. In 2023. 25-something years old, damn it, or something, whatever. That shit crazy as hell, man. $5 to Art by PR, ARTBYPR, and I can go on down to Corey's and get me something today, man, and be alright, because he'll give me a full day's work. And that's for real. If I could just get $5. $5 to Art by PR. Anybody that could send any money. Art by PR. Otherwise, slowly, I can't do nothing but think of y'all the same way that I think of my uncle, because he did the same thing. I'm almost at the point of where look here. Y'all have to realize, man, y'all have helped me, right, before. And you could say this. It's no different than my uncle saying that he's helped me. You are appreciated for it. But at the same time, realize that to throw up your hands before I get closer to the disability, and you helped me when I was farther away from getting the disability at the beginning stages. The closer I get to the disability is not when I need hands lifted up more and more, bro. I don't understand what y'all don't get about that. The closer I get to the disability is the closer I am to be able to pay anybody back and take care of myself. And that's straight up. ARTBYPR. I'm going to check right now because I saw number 1 leave. I doubt that was it, but for real. Anything on my face that's Apple, as you can see, my face is clearing up a lot. The bumps that are right here, you can account those for nasty foods that I've eaten that has sugars in them and stuff, but my face is really looking smooth and soft, more than it used to. And if you wonder what that is crushed apple. So if you want to help yourself, the only people who get the secrets of how I help myself and stuff over here is the people who watch and attend and realize this ain't no game. I'm not just running my mouth over here. You can actually pull information and learn from my channel. So crushed apple is what you could put every single morning and night. Put that on your face. And make for sure that you moisturize it after. You'll see significant results. I've used it for about 3 days now. That's only 3 days. You can see a difference. So imagine a month's worth of time of doing that consistently. Proactive ain't needed. So ARTBYPR. I know y'all ain't gonna send nothing 9 times out of 10. Some of them probably feel like they hurt by how you talked about your uncle and your dad. Well, you bet, man. I don't care what they say. They better get real. I guess I should have got on here like, Dad, I'm really hurt by how you treat me. I'm not finna be soft like that. I'm not finna be soft like that. That ain't how he got me feeling. It's just like when I was a child and I used to do certain shit. It used to piss him off to the point of where he beat your ass and cuss you out. I ain't thinking, well, I'm pissed off as hell. That ain't how I'm feeling, all soft and sweet. Fuck that. Y'all pissing me off. Keep it real. That's my father. You pissing me the fuck off. For real. Because if something happened to you right now and I didn't call and check on you, everybody jump down Corey's throat. You don't care about your dad. You don't care about him. You don't love him. Why the fuck it ain't the same about Corey? Why ain't nobody gonna say that? You don't love Corey. You ain't called him and checked on him. Alright then. So ain't nobody, if this, well then why the fuck is it disrespectful for me? You talking about somebody who don't even love you at that point. And I'm not saying that that's the case, but something fucked up. Straight up. Real talk. ARTBYPR. Anybody that can help with the Cash App, don't. $5 is all I need today. That's it. Real talk. Because Corey will let me use $250 for even the stuff, and then I can use the other for a big bag of, as long as I can succeed in getting a big bag of peanuts by the end of the day, I got food to put on my feed, on my stomach. That's only $5, bro. Anybody that could send $5, thank you. That's it. I could tell when y'all leaving on the same road, $5 fucking. I mean, it's like asking somebody to send $1. I know guaranteeingly y'all ain't that damn broke. Y'all got a job, right? And I ain't got one. Okay then. I know you ain't got no job to stay broke. Common sense. You at least got $1. Okay then. And that's why I be saying to y'all, when you don't send anything at all, it says something about you because you got time too to be sitting up here watching. So I mean, get real. What you doing? You ain't, whenever somebody just watching the name, you know, you eating or something, right? 9 times out of 10, you munching on something, you eat. All right, then. I mean, you got money. I'll be back. I'm going to go put on paint. I'm back. That shit don't make no damn sense. This is the only time that I'll be able to test that phone out to plug it up to a charger, so I am going to try that too, y'all. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but that thing is acting crazy as hell.
What is supposed to waste it over here? All up here. It's all up here. Wait.
Ain't even cutting on right now, y'all. Straight up. There we go. You know, last time that there was a towel problem before, it didn't be nothing but the towels. I don't know who did end up in the problem.
Ain't nobody else did
Well, that's the thing, man. You see what I'm saying? That's kicking an argument for nothing. Now, I proved it. I didn't do it last time. You can't say it just me. Now, you know other people use towels and stuff. That's what I've been saying when you get an argument. You ought to be able to deduct that Corey ain't getting nothing with your towel. You be here with me every day. Don't you sit right by me every day to see everything I'm doing?
Or you throw stuff in the trash.
But that's what I'm saying. I'll be right here every day. And you come over here to the trash more than me. Where do you see the towels in the trash? If you just think like that, you got to think ahead. You will see those towels in the trash. You throw more things in the trash than me. You make more trash can visits than me through the day. I'll be sitting right here all day. You see my every move. I mean, there's no excuse to blame me for that. I mean, for real. That's what I be saying. That's just messed up, man. I mean, for real. I would at least expect you to think on that level. I try to watch it with my clothes whenever I do watch it. Social security place is supposed to call your phone this morning, so look out for it does what's going on. I told them early morning. But what time, I don't know. For the EBT. Well, what I'll do is make sure that I record what the results are from the phone call with Snap, so that y'all can hear what the results are. That way you don't think when I'm asking for nothing, no food like today, that y'all could, you know what I'm saying, think that I'm lying, got nothing.
You need to wash my cat mine and put it back into the milk. They rusted in that sink.
Oh my, that's nothing I am responsible for. If I was cleaning stuff I'm not responsible for, I shouldn't be bad out there. I don't think you got it that clean before I had issues with keeping my pants up. Camera y'all with. I can't keep my pants up no more because of what ridiculous I have. My clothes are tearing. I have no money for new clothes. And people, if anything, when y'all hear me asking for donations, y'all act like I don't need it. The wintertime and stuff coming up, you think that's something great? appreciate myself for helping clean up. God damn, man. Golly.
Today I'm mopping over there, so you might have to move walking over there for a minute. Can't let my house just go.
This here are the last 3 of my pain pills as well. For my doctor that sees me dealing with that as well on camera. This has been recorded that these pain pills have not been any type of help with the intensity of them and everything. So last night I went through complete hell with the pain that it was giving my right rib, and I did record that. And these videos are for if I have to go to the emergency room. There ain't no Ricky drove motorcycles. I was just talking to myself, but Ricky.
Oh, you seen her?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had low cut. ATV.
Well,
Huh? Do all that stuff.
remember that eye in the center of my work. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Quentin Emerson, man. Have you been able to find work? What's good, Corey? 7, when was this time of your comment? Because I don't know if you right now or not. Damn, that was 30 minutes ago. Well, no, I have not been able to find any type of work with this situation going on. The thing is, it's not about finding work right now. It's more so about trying to see if I'm eligible for a disability or not, dealing with what I'm dealing with. Because if I were to jump and get work like I have in the past, I'm trying to help y'all understand. I know that I need money, but if I were to jump and get a job and get dealing with these problems, have they stopped? Have I even found out how to fake through them as if they're not there to make myself more presentable in a workforce, in a work environment? And that's where I'm saying to y'all, I haven't mastered that at all, if ever will be mastered. And so if I were to get a job, I would be up to losing that job in an amount of time, man. You can't make nobody keep you at no job. I hope y'all can get it. It's not an excuse. I'm not getting angry. And see, that's what I'm saying. No. See that? No. I don't need. I'm focusing on me. I gotta relate. I mean, I'm getting better. This is why I love streaming at nighttime, because I swear to God, that right there, man, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm trying to cut, because I don't want that even being an idea. Ain't nobody got no, I don't need to be soft to y'all, man. If anything, y'all been around my personality enough, and you hear how I talk to that thing? That's when Corey mad. Ain't nobody got no mean, aggression towards y'all. I even forgot what I was just about to say even. That's what I be saying, man. Well, I don't mean no harm. I can't even remember what I was going to say. I can't even remember, man. Honest to God. It's gone. Whole focus. The job. What I'm trying to help y'all understand is if I work this job, I can't make nobody keep me on a job. Let's say I got the job, I stay there for 3 months, 6 months, and then they cut me of the job, like I have with every other job that I've worked. It's a struggle for all of us, but don't sell yourself short. I ain't gonna even bring up something as far as not to be argumentative at all. That's why I am like I am with my project. One of them is worth multi-millions and can bring generational wealth. A software can be made off of it. I mean, I'm trying not to go in on it. Clothing line, software, blueprint, ancient history, answers questions, and then a job, you know what I'm saying? It can only take me so far because I'm under somebody else's rule. I'm under my own ruling with this. But I don't mind getting a job. That's what people have to understand. I tried that. But with me trying that, it didn't work out. It's not like you haven't tried to get a job. I could understand if I hadn't tried that all last year. Had 5 different jobs and lost all of them due to the same situation. If that isn't a pattern recognition at hand, I don't understand what could be. So therefore, if I at least got the disability acquired and went through this period to get disability, I got that check even if I lost a job, because you can have a job whilst having disability. But you just can't acquire and get disability while you working and able to work a job. You showing them, that's what I try to, you got to get through this period if you're not able to work, because some people will play the system, but you know that they ain't working while they're telling them that they disabled. So therefore, if you lost your job after you got this disability, you just got approved for disability if you go Corey route. Now you got that check coming in. Shit, a couple weeks later, you could be in apply for a job. You're getting some more money. Your whole situation has changed. You got 2 forms of income and not just one. And if you lost the job, now you got backup. You got something that's gonna come in regardless. You ain't gotta ask nobody like y'all for nothing at that point. I don't see how that's not a smarter solution compared to get a job, and I swear you might lose that mug and you ain't guaranteed to be accepted nowhere or given anything. You might be asking, and there you go. Somebody got it and choose not to give it to you, seeing everything you're going through. But at least with that situation, I wouldn't have to worry. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. It's not making an excuse. As soon as I'm able to make it there, and let's say that they didn't approve me, then I have no choice but to just work and lose a job, work, lose a job, work, lose a job, and that's it. Keep my head up. That's what my uncle says. So, my uncle James says that all the time. Keep your head. Always remember, nephew, keep your head up. He always does that. So I appreciate you a lot, man. And I thank you for everything that you have sent on your own end. I really appreciate you. Everything that people have sent has helped me get to this point. It's been a bridge, all right? And that's straight up. You can look at it as a bridge goes horizontally, helps you get from one side that you came to the next, and or a ladder is what y'all are. But y'all function as either, I'd rather say a ladder. Don't dwell in the past. Embrace the possibilities of future brings. The future brings. I agree with that. This is at 1%, so I'm going to have to plug it up in there because I don't want it to die. But if anybody could, before it does die, just to remind you, I do need a $5, just $5, bro, of a, not you, Quentin Emerson, that I know you've sent before, but anybody else out here that after I leave this video up and unprivate it, because they automatically private every video, right, as soon as it ends. $5 is all I need to my cash app today. It'll rescue today. Day by day, I'm getting through. And once I get that approved, that's it. I am going to give you your money back, actually. That's what I mean. You will get it back. But that's it for that.